All right. Hit that go live button and we are ready. Thank you, everybody. Welcome, everyone, thank you for joining me today. I'm excited today to share with you a little bit about one of the most important things that you can learn and create in your online course creation process, and that is determining who is your ultimate, your best student slash customer. Now, you are in the online course business, and just like any other business, the most important thing is to know your customer. That's the most important thing, because if you don't know your customer, how can you create the right course for your customer, number one? Number two, how can you message, right? How can you message correctly the benefits of that course to your customer? So today I'm going to share with you, I've got some exciting, I guess, news you could say. We launched a course first thing this morning to a very large audience, launched it using email marketing and affiliate marketing. And up until right now, when I just checked just before we got on this live, we have 194 sales, and that's on the front end of our course funnel. So I've been doing this a long time, as you'll learn as we go. And so this is, one of those things that we do. We launch courses, and it's so much fun to see the sales just come in, boom, 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 one after another. This morning I counted, I think it was either 10 or 14 sales in 1 minute that came in. That's how fast it was going. Okay, so let me get into why this is so important, and some of the things that I've learned over the last 20 years with creating courses. And it has to do with really understanding your who. Who is that ultimate customer avatar? So what I recommend for this, I recommend that you do this exercise during a really good quiet time. Now, for me, the best time for my mind to work is after I've gotten ready in the morning, had my cup of coffee, or actually I don't drink much coffee, so my half cup of coffee, and then I'm in my office and it's quiet, okay? Whatever that time is for you, sometimes it's late at night, sometimes it's middle of the day, sometimes it's morning. Whenever that time is for you, set aside some time like that. Another really good time for me is like Saturday morning. So tomorrow morning would be good for something like this. And think about who is the ultimate person for your course. And here's how I want you to qualify this. There's who you think would benefit the most from your course topic. And your course topic typically comes from your life experiences, your skills, your knowledge, things that you've acquired over the years, right? There's the people you think would benefit the most. But then the ultimate student is the person who knows they would benefit the most from your course. I'm not talking semantics. What I'm saying is that we may have a particular idea of who we think would be great, a perfect student that would benefit the most, but your student, your ultimate student, knows. What I mean by that is when they see your course on mastermind.com, it'll resonate so deeply with them that they're almost compelled to buy your course. They're compelled to enroll immediately. That's your ultimate student. That's who we're looking for, okay? So it's not just someone who would be looking for your help. It's somebody who, when they see your course, they want it just like that because it promises a powerful solution to their problem. It hits them deep, okay? So what you want to do during this quiet time is make a list of their main needs from a course, not their wants. What do they need? This means that you're kind of thinking through a little bit of the psychology of your student, right? You're thinking through what have they been through? What are they going through right now? What do they desperately need to solve right now? What is it that if you came along with a genie in a bottle, for example, and you said, hey, rub this bottle and a genie will pop out and give you 3 wishes. What are those 3 wishes that they would wish for with regard to your topic, with regard to solving their problem, right? So let me give an example. This is a very simple example, but this course that we launched this morning, it was about a new way to mine cryptocurrency, a very easy way to create some cryptocurrency and to earn cryptocurrency. Crypto is a big topic right now. It's, it's in the news a lot and that kind of thing. And so I discovered this particular way to mine cryptocurrency free and to generate, some new crypto. And so I knew that this course would be perfect for a particular community where, now here's where I really, really know my student, right? My student who hangs out in this particular online community, he or she is looking for an easy, fast, and new way to make money. Okay. Now, this particular student, they're a little jaded. They've seen it all. And so if I come to them with something that they've already seen, they're not going to buy it. That's not for them. They already know that. And so because they're jaded, because they're seasoned and they've been around, when they see something that they immediately identify as, oh, I know that. Oh, I know that. Oh, I know that. Guess what? You're not going to make any sales there. Well, what that means is that I have to, when coming up with a course topic, I have to come up with something that's brand new that they've never seen before. Okay. And so I'm constantly on the search. My friend James, who I partnered with on this course, we are constantly on a search for the latest, newest, hottest strategy for making money, or a hack, or a little loophole, or some new clever novel way of making money online. When we find it, we know we've got gold. And that's why we've done so far 194 sales today. We launched this course at 8 a.m. this morning. And so far we're at 194 sales. And by the way, those are just sales on the front end product. That means just the front end course. There's several upsells to that. And I forget the exact number, but it was something like a total of 400 and something sales between the front end course and the upsell courses and products that we have in there. So back to my perfect student avatar for that type of course, because I do different types of courses, right? For that type of course, somebody who wants something easy, fast, and most importantly, new. Hey, they've seen all the easy and fast ways to make money. They need the newest way to make money. Okay. Now think about this for your own study as you're sitting down and you're thinking through, who is my ultimate student, right? Your ultimate student may not be interested in money at all. That's totally okay. Maybe they're going through a difficult time in their marriage. Maybe they're going through a difficult time with health. Maybe they're going through a difficult time with mental health, right? Whatever the need may be, it would be really a good idea to sit down during that quiet time and come up with 3, 4, 5 strong, compelling needs that they have. What do they want to solve, and what will that do for them, right? When they solve this problem, what will that do for them? Because we ultimately buy products and services and courses based on what that solution will do for us, not what it is. Oh, this is a course with 10 videos in it or 20 videos or whatever. Not for what it is, but for what it will do, right? And by the way, as you're thinking through this, your who, and you're doing this exercise, you're also jotting down what we call sell points. What are the little bullet points that would really help sizzle this to my ultimate person, right? To my ultimate student, what would really trip their trigger? What would really get them excited as they're learning this and then this and then this? You know, like the old saying in the infomercial world, but wait, there's more, right? Well, you want to be thinking that way. You want to be thinking, okay, I've got this great topic and that's going to help them a lot, right? But how can I add to this topic and say, but wait, there's more? You don't want to say, but wait, there's more, but in your course description or your course video, wherever you're selling your course, you kind of pile on the value, pile on the benefits. And as you're piling on the value and piling on the benefits, you make it so it's just plain irresistible for them, to they've got to say yes. And that's the key. And so with this particular course we launched this morning, we not only showed them how how to mine cryptocurrency, how to generate cryptocurrency. We also showed them how to turn that crypto into a significant amount of value right away. And so that's our, but wait, there's more, right? And then we also showed them how they could go immediately and buy things with that cryptocurrency right now. So that's another, but wait, there's more, right? So again, you don't want to say, but wait, there's more, but you want to be thinking, how can I add more benefit? How can I add more value? How can I make this irresistible? And part of that, sorry, comes from knowing your student so well and knowing, oh, this would trip their trigger. Oh, this would trip their trigger. Oh, this would get them even more excited, right? And once you've piled 2 or 3 or 4 of those on top of the original course, guess what? They can't say no to you. They're gonna immediately buy that course. So who is your who? Oftentimes, and I like to tell my students this, your who is you several years ago. Your who is you before you discovered the solution that you're now teaching. Your who is you before you had a transformation and you're now teaching how to get that transformation. So oftentimes, and this is why it's a fairly easy exercise to do, oftentimes your who is you before you achieve the transformation. Be thinking that way and be thinking about who else is similar to you or similar to that person that would benefit the most. You want to make a list of all of your best students, your ultimate prime student. You want to make a list of their wants, their needs, and their desires. If you are your who, if you 3 years ago was your who, then you'll know, oh, I deeply wanted this. I deeply needed security. I deeply needed a relationship with somebody I could trust. I deeply needed accountability. Whatever it is that you deeply needed, guess what? That's what your students deeply need, right? That's what they're going to want. And so really sitting down and writing out these things and really like brainstorming on paper is such a great way to, number one, brain dump everything on paper and then cross out the things that don't make sense and add in the things that do make sense. And when you understand your who at this deeper level, not only will you design a course that really, really fulfills your students' needs, you'll design a course that really helps people transform in a positive way. You'll design a course that deeply impacts those people in an amazing way. You'll get that incredible fulfillment of being able to impact people and help people, right? And it will also help inform your course description, what we in the marketing world, what we call sales copy. Your sales copy is how you message the benefits of your course, how you explain what they're going to get, how you share with them all the benefits that they're going to get. When you really, really know your student / customer, then you can really create a course description or a course trailer, the video that promotes your course. You can really create an amazing course trailer and an amazing course description that communicates at the deep need levels. When it communicates at the deep need levels, guess what? You make sales. It's that simple. There's no crazy formula to this. This is really just, hey, I understand you. I understand what you need. And guess what? I went through that myself, and I can show you how to get what you need. A long time ago, when I was quite a bit younger, I was in sales, and I learned very early on. I used to sell to couples across the kitchen table, financial services, and also business owners. And what I learned really early on was to do consultative selling. And what does that mean? It just means that I would ask a lot of questions on the first visit. I would take notes, and I would find out everything that they wanted, everything that they needed. Then I would come back on the second visit, and I would show them how my product or service could give them all those things that they wanted and needed. It's a funny thing that nowadays, and even back then, people don't listen very well. Salespeople don't listen very well. And so when a customer doesn't feel heard, when a customer doesn't feel understood at a deep level, they're not going to buy. They're going to just feel like a number, or they're going to feel like, oh, I'm just somebody that, they're trying to make a sale. But when you can engineer a course that deeply meets that person's needs, that deeply is going to impact and transform their life, and then you message it that way, because you deeply understand your customer, you win and they win. You end up making a lot more sales that way, and you end up benefiting and transforming a lot of lives. Sometimes people get a little nervous about sales. I don't know if I want to sell, blah, blah, blah. Sales is simply serving. You're serving people at an incredible level. And so I would just replace that word sales with serving. When I make sales, I'm serving people. I feel very, very proud, very excited when I make sales, because I know that I'm helping my students. Why do I know that? Because I engineered it that way. I manufactured it that way. I made sure that when I created a course, it's going to serve my students at a deep, deep need level. It's going to transform their lives, or I don't create the course. I only want to create courses that give an amazing impact, a powerful impact to my students. That's it. Or I don't do it. And so hold to those standards if you would, and you'll have a very fulfilling career in the online course business. I know I went a little bit long, but I wanted to share some of those things with you, and how important it is to know your who and go to a deep, deep level of understanding of what they want, what they need, what they desire, and then how can you provide that to them in the most powerful way. And we didn't get into curriculum or how you set that up. That's part of that is in your training, in your 14-day training that's included in your mastermind course or your mastermind account. But there's how to create your course there. You'll learn that there. And then as we go these next few weeks, I'm going to be going kind of step by step through the process, from knowing your who to how to actually create it, to how to actually sell it, and so on. So hope you're looking forward to that. I know I am. And I want to thank you for joining me. It's been a blessing just to be able to be here and serve. Look forward to seeing you all next week. So have a great one.